How's it, everyone? This is the return of Sneaky Hole. I'm recording a crafting video at 11 at night. In today's video, we're going to be making a pair of ward gloves. Now, the mods we're looking for on this are going to be High Ward, which has a defense tag, and then as for the suffixes, we'll see how we go. We can either go for resistances, or if we do like an Omni variant, we can go for dexterity along with something like an unveiled crit chance or a crafted crit chance, something like that. But to get started, we have this base. This is a 100% base percentile, 30% quality pair of runic gauntlets. And to get started, we just need to hit it with some dense fossils, which are these guys over here. More defense modifiers, no life modifiers. Unlike the booties, the mod pool is slightly bigger. So there are things like damage to attacks and leech, as you can see. So hitting triple T1 is going to be a little bit harder, but we're going to try. We're going to see if we can hit triple T1. That's tier 1, tier 1, tier 6. This has also been a pretty good profit craft for me this league, but it is no longer. Tier 1? No? So if you're profit crafting, maybe you can sell these. This is, I mean, it's not very good. It's 430 with a 40 res. Sells for 1 divine, which is actually less than what the base costs. So we keep going. Tier 2? Ooh, there is tier 1, but we have an open prefix. So what we can do is block a suffix, doesn't matter which one, and then try slam on tier 1. Probably going to hit life though. We hit a hybrid, but yeah, we're going to need that percent to get that up. Only 373 ward, not very good. Ooh, there is once again tier 1. So again, block a suffix, doesn't matter which one. Slam on tier 1%, tier 7. Not very good. We keep going. Ooh, that is tier 3, tier 1, 450 ward, not very good. I'm actually going to just look at that top number. Here we have 353. Tier 1, tier 6. Oh, we did slam on tier 1. Now we have 447. But we have that tier 6. So 450 ward is like 2 divines. Not looking at the suffixes, this is very badly rolled. So actually, yeah, so maybe even though we slam that, this hybrid is so bad. That was painful. All right, we keep going. 455. Ooh, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Not good enough. Here's tier 1, tier 2. Now on these, if we hit. So we're going to do the same thing. Craft the thing. Slam tier 1. Nope, failed. $505. Ooh, okay. I think because this is so well rolled, we can keep this. It's tier 1, tier 4, tier 1. So let's have a quick price check. We're not going to look at the suffixes. We'll sort those out, but let's just see. What do gloves with... Yeah, you see 500 ward is suddenly like 10 divines. Listed 1 hour ago, 19 hours ago. These do sell pretty well. So I think we can stick with this. It currently does have a pretty good resistance, but what we can do is we can apply blue influence. Now we put our face back to where it was. Now when we use an Eldritch annul, it's going to annul off a suffix. So we want to annul off the faster restoration of ward. Whoop. Ah, rip. Okay. Well, now what we do is we're going to go with the float. So we're going to block, I think accuracy is the highest weighted mod. I'm pretty sure. Should probably, whatever. I'm pretty sure it is. The highest weighted mod that we don't want. So now we want to slam on either dexterity or a resistance. That's not a very good tier, so we're going to annul it off. Oh, not with that. We're going to use this. We block accuracy. Low tier fire res. You know what? Let's not be Pepegas. Let's confirm what is the highest tier of something that we don't want to hit. Gloves. So these are the suffixes on ward gloves. So we can block resistances. We don't want to do that, obviously. Chaos resistance we don't want, but we can't block it. Then these gain life mana we can't block. We can't block these things. Attack speed we can block, but it's not a very high weight. Accuracy, on the other hand, we don't want to hit, and it has a pretty decently high weight. Same with dexterity, but we do possibly want to hit dexterity. This life regen, we can't block it. So let's go back into game. And we have confirmed accuracy is the highest weighted thing that we do not want. So we block it. We slam tier 2 fire res. We slam again of the troll. Aptly named mod. We annul it off. We give this another slammy slam. Faster restoration of ward. If I'd ever played this build, I would know if that was good. But I haven't. So maybe I just annulled off something good. But I don't think so. So we go back. We don't want life regen. That breaks the loop. We go back here. 14 dexterity. I figured this would be a good craft to show, I don't know, just like this kind of crafting, which is a little bit different to the usual. Oh, Tier 1 dexterity. Ooh. So now this, now we can go for either an Ashling, which could be really good. If we get the Ashling and unveil the crit chance, that's pretty sick. Let me actually investigate quickly. So if we look at these, we have 500 ward with tier 1 dexterity. We can look at the trade site. Yeah, so this one is full suffixes, but if we look at the more expensive ones, you see this one's got the not the unveiled version. They've just got the crafted version, so I think going for the Ashling's probably, I don't know why these are so expensive, man. Oh, right, it has strength and dexterity. So you have to use an essence if you want the strength one. That makes a lot more sense why these ones cost as much as they do. I think Cold Lightning res, dexterity. Let's see if any of them have the unveil. It doesn't look like it. I think for the sake of the video, I don't think we need to go for the Ashling, but let's give it another slam and see what we hit. I think something like a resistance is fine, even if you're Omni. Sometimes it can be harder to cap off. Alright. Annul the fire res. What do we want to hit here, actually? That's a good question. Don't want to hit cold res. Alright. Annul master. 35 fire res. We can do better than that. No, we can't. Alright. Back to the drawing board. So what we could have done there would have been multi-mod, lock prefixes, and then Ashling, and then we have a 66% chance of success at removing one of the crafted mods and getting a good suffix unveil. That's the other question. Do we unveil the crit chance thing? I don't know. Life per enemy killed. Don't think that's good. We're gonna blocky block. We're gonna slammy slam. We're gonna hit a bad resistance. We're gonna do it again. Oops. $29 cold res. $35 lightning. If you're doing a profit craft, you can maybe stick with a slightly lower tier resistance. Like I would stick with tier 3. I think that's good. Because we still have to get a second one. So that's great. All right, that's excellent. So now if we want, we can craft on a third resistance. So resistance, fire and lightning, like that. Now we have some pretty gloves. We use 19 of these. These are about, I think, 7 for a divine. Yeah, 7 for a divine. So 19, that's almost 3 divines worth of these. But our gloves are looking pretty good. However, what we need to do next is get the implicits. The implicits we're going to want on these is cold exposure and unnerve. So let's get the unnerve first. These little red ones are quite expensive, so I feel the best way to get the higher tier is to use the lower ones and then Orb of Conflict it up. At least this late in League, I've found that's the best. Doop. There we go, we've got the unnerve. We're going to apply a higher tier of the blue one. Now when we elevate, it should, yep, increase the tier of the unnerve one. Now we can do this with the exceptional. And once again, elevate, goes up to 30%. If we really want, we could get that a higher tier, but I think 30% chance on nerve is fine. Now we want to get the cold exposure modifier. So we're going to do this. Fire exposure. There we go. They are done. I think possibly the cold exposure being a higher tier might be better, but... Whoa, whoops. Alright, wait. No, we don't need to do this, but we're doing it for fun. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, let's just leave it. Just delete the last 30 seconds from the video. Future Lolcohol. No, I won't. I will expose my true self. But here are the gloves. These should sell for a fair bit. This is usually something I've done to make a bit of profit. These are not that hard to hit. Even though these things can be quite expensive, earlier in League they're a lot cheaper, and it's usually not too hard to hit 2 decent resistances. So let's give this a little bit of a price check. We have 500 ward with, let's put it at 112 resistances. And let's see, 30 divines, 32 divines, and 41 divines. I don't think these would sell for that much. Let's check any offline. 10 divines, 10 hours ago. 10 divines, 8 days ago, 12 divines, 13. I mean, I've been selling ones like this for, I mean, it's been a while since I've sold something like this, but I was selling these for like 15 pretty comfortably, and they did not cost that much to make. Normally making like at minimum 7 divines profit per glove like this crafted takes like 10 minutes to make, and that's it. So maybe put this in your little bank for future profit crafts. Might be a good one to do next week. Certainly dead now, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. By the way, before we end the video, I have made a crafting subreddit, so I'm going to link that in the description. If you want to join it, you can go there to ask any crafting questions you have, or just chat about crafting in general. It'd be cool to have some more people around there. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to go to bed. It's late. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Exile. You're making me nervous.